back to Reedhead Homestead. Today is the day that we're decorating this room, which I'm so excited about. If you didn't catch the last video where we have been making over this room, go check it out so you can get caught up to see where we were at. We have already made a big transformation from where it started to where we are at now. We added the shiplap, we did some paint, we did some trim in here. It has already made such a transformation.
Such a big change, especially the color pop and the vertical shiplap has really made this room feel welcoming and tall and wide. It gave dimension to a room that had no dimension.
Yes, it did. Oh, I love that.
You love that?
That is so good. That is so good.
That's why I'm
exactly
here.
Right.
That's the only reason she brings me on.
That's why he's creative director. We have a lot to do today. We have a lot to cover in this video. We're gonna get all the furniture in here. I'm so excited about that. We're gonna be refinishing some nightstands, doing some decorating, all the good things. So, without further ado, let's jump into the video. I'm so excited to talk to you guys about today's sponsor, which is Brooklinen. High quality bed sheets are usually really expensive, but with Brooklinen you can rest easy knowing that you're getting a quality comfort at a very affordable price. So Brooklinen sheets are tried and true with over 100,000 5-star reviews, which is more than any other online bedding company. And I'm sure, as you could see, and if you could feel, you would definitely understand why. Their sheets don't just feel great, but they also look really great too. You can choose to mix and match over 20 plus colors and patterns to create a custom look that matches the feel and style of your home. So whatever you're in the mood for, whatever kind of vibe you have going on, they are gonna have something that's gonna match for you. I chose the Luxe Hardcore Sheet Bundle because it includes a core sheet set, extra pillowcases, and a duvet cover, and I love that instead of just buying the individual items, you can save 25% by purchasing the hardcore bundle. Another reason why their company is so awesome. These sheets that I have here are sateen, which is my all-time favorite because they're buttery soft. They feel very, very luxurious, and they're ideal for year-round comfort, which in Arizona is super important to me. So Brooklinen is offering my viewers a special discount of $20 off any order over $100. Just click the link in the description and use code Kylie20 at checkout and you'll receive that savings. So thank you so much, Brooklinen, for sponsoring today's video. I am so in love with my new sheets. And we just tried 4 different styles of curtains. Well, okay, 3 were the same, but they were all different colors. And I didn't like any of them. Then the one that I got that was patterned, I thought, okay, that's gonna be my backfall. I didn't like that one either. So, long story short, all I need in here is just some white curtains. So I'm gonna have to order some.
Yeah.
Are you ready to kill me?
No. Why? No.
No.
Well, you know, you just don't know.
You don't know sometimes. You know. Yeah, until you know.
You can have a picture in your head and you think, you know what, that's going to really contrast against the white and against the gray, and it's going to really make the other colors pop. And then you bring it in and it just looks disgusting.
Didn't work. I know, it's just disgusting.
Just gross. Had nothing to do with the scheme.
You are so funny. I know, I think I failed miserably on that one.
Nah, not a fail.
But
just a learning experience.
You know what? Sometimes a space just calls for white curtains and it's just simplicity, and I try to be fun.
Iceberg white.
I try to be fun and do something different, but better luck next time, pal.
And we have white curtains, but those aren't going to work.
Yeah, they aren't the right ones. Okay, we're going on delirious hour. It's time to go to bed. We'll see you guys in the morning. We are getting a late start to our evening. And we're gonna start painting these nightstands. Let me show you guys what we have here.
See all that? It's called mid-project organization. It's like it's where we placed it, so we know it's there.
You're so funny.
But it's not put away.
Okay, so what are we doing here?
We are transforming these nightstands for the luxury cozy. What are we even going to title this?
I don't even know.
So many modern, luxury cozy, minimalist,
guest bedroom makeover.
Green bedroom makeover.
You are so funny. Okay, here's what we have. Here's the nightstands that I picked up. I got these off of OfferUp. That one does have a handle. It's just inside there because I was experimenting. Anyway, long story short, these were pretty affordable. I think we got them for $200 maybe.
Yeah, I think we could have gotten them for cheaper, but we were on a timeline crisis. We're like, we need nightstands.
Yeah, I needed them.
Specific aesthetic.
Right, but and they're all wood from what we can tell. well. So I feel like if you can get something that's all wood nowadays, it's always worth the price. But I really loved this detail in here, and you guys will see why later. But what we're gonna do is sand the tops down because I want them to be a different color on the top, and then we're gonna paint the bottoms.
Yeah, so we're gonna sand and stain the tops. Hopefully it's not just a veneer on top. So
I know, we're hoping.
Sand the top and then paint everything else.
Yep, and we're gonna be using...
hopefully get rid of these dimples too.
Oh yes, yeah, I'm hoping to actually that those will just pop off there. I think that they will. This is gonna be our first time using Beyond Paint. Yeah, we're using it in the shade oh wait, that doesn't say it. Pebble, it's just Pebble. Yeah. So no stripping, no sanding, no priming. That sounds like my jam. So we're gonna see how it goes. It'll be our first time using that. Let's get to painting. Woo, woo, let's do it. Okay, here's what we're working with. How super cute are these nightstands? I love them so much. Of course, I need to get hardware back on. I wasn't sure if I wanted to paint the hardware yet, so I just put one on there to kind of get an idea. I'm gonna go ahead and paint those black. You could change out the hardware too if you wanted to. The original hardware really doesn't bother me that much. I think it'll be really pretty painted black, so I'm gonna do that. And then I wanted to bring this in here, and I got this beautiful mirror. Can we just take a minute to acknowledge how beautiful this mirror is with this detail up top? Absolutely love. And so this detail here with the beads, when I saw this mirror, it's all dirty, I need to clean it. When I saw this mirror and it had the beaded detail, and then this has the beaded detail, I was like, yes, 100%, that's what we're doing. Love it so much. All those little details coming together. But I wanted to bring this in here so that way I could actually match. I'm gonna stain the top of this, and I wanted to match it to the mirror. So it's kind of this medium tone, maybe has a little tiny bit of whitewash. We'll kind of see where I end up, but I'm just gonna play with some stain in here until I can kind of get them matching. So that's what I'm gonna work on now, and I'm loving the way that these add like that moody vibe. I wanted this moody, luxury, cozy vibe. Do we see it coming together? I love it so much. Okay, I owe you guys an update on the nightstands matching with the mirror situation and what I'm doing. Let me show you guys where I'm at. Okay, here's where we are. I think I'm pretty close. I'm probably as close as I'm gonna get it. The only thing, it looks really pretty, and what I did, I kind of wanted it to have this like kind of aged, distressed look. So that's what I'm getting with the whitewashing. I also did what I'm calling a tan wash on it, and I basically took some tan craft paint, mixed it with some water, did the same exact application, and just did another wash over it. So that kind of deepened it just a little bit, took out some of those yellow tones. But the only thing that I'm not liking is this little edge here. I tried my best to get this sanded. It turned out that this actually was veneer, so I couldn't do a whole lot with it, so I was just trying to be careful. But I'm gonna go ahead and take same little craft paint, this is just in the shade tan, and go along this edge, and we'll see if that kind of makes a difference and kind of balances the whole thing out. What do we think, Truffle? Did I do good? What do we think? Does it look pretty good? You're so cute. You love the new room. Okay, so I do like that extra little bit of detail. I think that softened it and kind of tied it together and also hid what I wasn't really able to complete. But now I really like the look of it, and I think it's as close as it's gonna get. But I'm just gonna wait for it to dry a little bit. Gonna go do a second coat of paint on the hardware, and then we're gonna clear coat it, and then we're good. I am loving the way that this room is coming together and the coziness Oh, the coziness, I feel like is just next level in here. Mark and I actually slept in here last night because I wanted to sleep in these sheets because they are so incredible and so soft. Brick linen, that is where it's at. Let me tell you what, I woke up feeling like a princess. Like, I even went out and bought silk pajamas just so that way I could have like my ultimate luxury experience in this guest bed. So anyway, loving it so much. The last thing I did want to do is just add a little bit of color to the bedding just to tie the whole space together. And whenever I, am shopping for things, I usually, like, as you guys saw me talking about with the curtains, I buy multiples of something until I kind of figure it out and I can try it in the space, see it in the space. Because sometimes when you're designing, it's just really hard to kind of get a clear visual of everything all put together. Of course, my mood board works out really well and helps me to kind of focus in on my vision. But sometimes I'm at the store and I'm like, oh my gosh, that's so cute. I have to try it. So I did get I actually got 3 different quilts, but I've narrowed it down to 2 quilts that I wanted to add to this bed. I have this one here, which is just like a tan color. And then I also have this one, which when I saw this, I was like, how freaking perfect is that with the little green stems? I was like, it's the perfect shade of green to go in here. So this is the one that I'm leaning towards. And the reason I want to go ahead and add a quilt, and I have a throw to add as well, but the reason I want to add that is because when I have guests, I want them to have their option of, comfortability. So if they want to sleep with only a quilt, they can. If they want to sleep with the full duvet, they can. If they want to sleep with the duvet and not the quilt, they have the total option. Remember, we're going for a touch of luxury, a little bit extra here. So that was my thought. And plus, I just feel like it looks so pretty when it's styled. Do you ever go into a department store and you see how just beautifully styled their beds are? That's the vibe I was going for. So I'm thinking I'm going to try this one first because I love it so much. And then I have some green throw pillows that matched perfectly with it. And then I also have this kind of textured throw to put at the end of the bed. So I'm going to get the bed put together and let's see how it turns out.
Geez, it looks like we're in a mahogany hallway.
I know. Oh, whoops. Sorry. I didn't mean to do that.
Look at these old 80 doors.
I know. Listen.
I wonder what surprises behind one of them.
Let's not talk about the doors, okay? The doors are a whole situation that need to be fixed.
It's on the docket.
It's on the docket. Don't worry. I won't leave you guys hanging. But without further ado, behind this door is the finished guest bedroom. I am so excited to show you guys. Okay, here we go. I wanted to take a second and talk to you guys about all of the little details of this room because I feel like all the little details made this whole thing come together. So the first thing that you're actually greeted with, besides the gorgeous shiplap when you walk in, is these hooks. So we added these hooks here. I felt like this wall was just a little tiny bit blank, but really these hooks actually serve a really wonderful purpose other than just being super cute. Have you ever stayed at someone's house and your towel is in the guest bathroom and everybody in the house and people that are visiting, everybody's using that bathroom, and by the time it comes time to take your shower, you're like, have people been drying their hands on this all day long? I hate that feeling, hate it. So I wanted to keep some hooks in here so that way if we have guests, we can still have our main guest bathroom that people can use if we have other people that we're entertaining at the same time, but their towel has a designated spot that they know is nice and clean at the end of the day. So they can hang their towel here, they can hang a robe, they can hang their luggage, their purse, you name it, their keys. It's just a nice little, command station when you walk into the room. This wall really needed a mirror to make this room feel so much bigger, and it really did. It didn't make this whole wall feel like this big empty blank wall like it was before. There was just not a lot happening here, and so I feel like this was just a perfect little moment so guests can kind of see their full outfit when they're getting ready. So you guys know I worked really hard to get the nightstands to match. I did the best that I could to get them to match to the mirror, and I love these so much. Talk about a transformation of what these nightstands looked like when I bought them. Really easy, some paint and some new stain. I just spray painted the hardware. You guys saw me do that. So easy and a really big statement. I do want to mention that I think it's important to give yourself some different colors to work with in the room and pull from colors when you're designing a space. So, you know, I went ahead and decided to do gray nightstands because I felt like it would be a nice contrast with the shiplap, but they're complementary colors. They're both neutrals. They both kind of just, you know, vibe together, if you will. So I decided to go with the gray because I had gray in the rug. So I knew I could pull from the rug, or you can pull from bedding, different colors to kind of tie a whole space together. And that is exactly what we did here. If you guys saw the last video, you would have seen me do the shiplap in here. And of course, I'm just loving the green. The green really ties in with the doors, which I will get to in just a minute. But loving the whole vibe of the shiplap. Let me know if you guys think shiplap is still in. Some people, I think, say it's on its way out, but guess what? I still think it is so trendy. It's so beautiful. And honestly, it's timeless. I mean, come on. It's just so beautiful. So anyway, I wanted to talk to you guys about these prints really quick. I went ahead and just did something super neutral in here. I didn't want anything that was, you know, really going to be competing with any other colors in the room. I wanted to do kind of some, you know, I've got the little grass. It's just kind of a little whimsy detail to add to the room, and I feel like with the brown tones, with the nightstands, and with the mirror in here, everything kind of just marries itself together. So of course I have the matching nightstand over on the other side of the bed here, and these lamps I wanted to mention, I actually DIY'd these a long time ago. My Grammy gave these to me, and I just spray painted them black and added a new lampshade, and boom, it's a free fresh lamp. These are the lamps I had in here before, and I was able to reuse them. I still feel like they look really beautiful in this space. So I think they're kind of reading a little bit yellow in person or on camera, but they're not. I promise you, everything is that nice bright white. It just kind of is reading that way. Anyway, I did put these curtains in here. We went through a curtain fiasco, 5 curtain panels. It took me to get to this very simple panel, but guess what? Tones matter. I was very concerned about the tone, and I wanted them to be just right. So I landed on these, and I love them. I know they're just plain white. They're ivory, okay? It's very important. But I went ahead and put them on some curtain rings at the top. I feel like that just kind of elevated them a little bit, and they are blackout. So I had blackout curtains in here before, and I feel like for guests, that is so nice and so luxury, so hotel in my opinion, because you can shut these and it is black in here. So if you have someone who's you know, likes to sleep in and doesn't want to wake up to the sun, or they want to try to sleep in, they're trying to get some extra sleep in this retreat, yes, blackout shades are the way to go, or curtains I should say. So yeah, absolutely love that. That was a must-have for me, and I'm really happy with the way that they turned out. Last but not least, the doors. Actually, no, we have to talk about the bed. But the doors are so beautiful. I love them. If you guys saw the last video, you saw me transform them from their also brown state that they were. And I can't believe that they are the same doors. I promise you they are. I didn't go buy new ones. You can watch the video. The footage is there. But anyway, I love these. They might be my favorite part of the room. Actually, probably the bedding is my favorite part of the room. I don't know, I'm an equal tie. But anyway, let's talk about the bedding really quick. Absolutely love this so much. It is so, it's just so good. It is so good. Let's talk about the star of the show out of the whole entire bedroom makeover is absolutely the Brooklinen sheets and the duvet here. These just feel so luxe. They are so soft, such nice quality at such an affordable price. I cannot say enough good things about them. And I know that when guests come over, that's what they're gonna be talking about too, is holy cow, your sheets are so nice. I slept so good. I know that's the comment I'm gonna get because that's exactly my comment when I slept in them. So anyway, I just wanna remind you guys to use my code Kylie20 for $20 off your order of $100 or more on Brooklinen. You will not regret it. They are fabulous, fabulous quality. Well, can you believe it's done?
I can't.
I can't either.
I think we're going to have people stay here for a year.
JK, because we're going to be staying in here.
Oh, yeah. And those sheets, I mean, I swear, I could live in those sheets.
I know, seriously.
That's amazing.
No, I think that we're going to be living in here maybe. Like, we'll be like, guests come and I'll be like,
you know,
oh, no, sorry, it's
we're
booked.
remodeling our masters, so that's why we did this.
That's why
really
we did
for
this.
us, not for guests.
It is, so that way when we go
through...
Yeah, when we go through the entire bathroom renovation, master bedroom renovation, we're gonna have a nice little retreat to ourselves on the other side of the house, and it's gonna be amazing.
For the first time ever in our whole renovation thing, we won't be living in clutter. We'll be living in the luxurious guest bedroom.
It's gonna be wonderful.
Oh my gosh.
Well, thank you for all your help with everything. This was so much fun. And I appreciate all your love and support throughout the way. Letting me take over the dining room, letting me crash the house, do all my stuff.
Yeah,
You're always a really good sport.
It's always a fun experience because you know what? A lot of the times you just don't know. Like you have an idea going in, and she talked about it, and I could kind of see it, but there were so many different renditions of it, and the final product is just so good. This is nothing like it was before, and I'm so proud of you.
Well, thank you so much.
Yeah, you did a great job.
Thank you, babe.
Yeah, I'm lucky. I'm lucky I've got a hardworking wife that does this, so I don't have to do it. It's
great. So funny.
Perks of having a handy wife. Yeah, go ahead.
Anyway, okay. Well, we'll end the video here for you guys. We just want to say thank you so much for being here. I hope you've enjoyed seeing this renovation. Of course, we always have more in store here, so stay tuned, stick around, and we will catch you guys really soon. Bye!
Bye! Hey, what the heck are you doing in here?
I'm gonna take a nap.
We got stuff to do.
I'm freaking tired. I've been working hard in this room, and now it's my turn to get some shut eye, okay? But don't forget to subscribe while you're here, okay? We'll see you guys next time.